Welcome back to another episode of Mechanical Nightmare.
Customer states, did my own brakes. Now I hear a grinding noise and my brakes don't work. That'll do it.
Customer destroyed their rims going over a curb and decided to fix them up themselves instead of buying new ones. There's no way they are even close to being balanced, and they are definitely going to crack at some point.
Customer states vehicle has electrical problems. Was trying to fix it himself. What the f?
This customer attempted to fix their exhaust leak with some RTV and a couple pairs of vice grips.
Customer comes in, he states that he put new coils and plugs on this car and it still has a misfire. Well, it does have a new coil and it does have new plugs, but
Customer didn't want the shop to do their oil change, then came in a few days later to complain about their engine after changing their own oil at home. Yep, they left the plastic on the oil filter.
Got ourselves a race car. Well, can't start the car unless you want the wipers.
Alright, customer states need new shoes. They have everything here. There's your problem.
Customer requests oil change. No.
This customer came in 4 months ago, and when recommended a brake change, they stated, "No thanks, my buddy is a mechanic and he said he would do them for me." Looks like your buddy forgot to tighten up the caliper bolts and now it's going to cost you even more.
You see any lights here?
No, not really.
No? I wonder why.
Customer says they spilt water in the center console and now it won't crank or start. An old 320 Mercedes. It's in good shape. Good shape. But I'm gonna have to probably call BS. This is how the car arrived here, and that's all we have to go off of. Spilt water in the center console, and now it won't start. Somebody told her that it needs a brain. I think they were talking about her, not the car.
Hey bro, found all your coolant. It was just in your oil pan.
This customer's 1997 Ford F-150's head gasket blew, so they attempted to fix it with some aluma seal, which as you can see only made things worse.
Customer states window doesn't work. You got your famous duct tape, you know, all that happiness. Oh, window no work, huh? No.
This is what happens when your friend says, "I know a guy who does car body work."
Special service police. The race car. Red strut bolt caps. Oh my dude. This thing probably flies.
Customer states, my air filter keeps choking the engine out. Turns out they had oiled this paper filter instead of the pre-filter, causing it to stall out.
So doing timing on this Subaru, just got the cover off, and I think somebody forgot something the last time they went and did it, because it's a little loose. I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
Looks like this customer's anti-rodent device didn't quite do its job.
I do all my own work.
This one's in for an oil change. A little power wire is over here. Quality repair. Impressive.
Yes, that is glue. The customer used to stop their tyre from delaminating. The customer put these weird Mustang caliper covers on their 2019 Nissan Altima.
Yep, that looks good. Those holes shouldn't have bolts in. Chassis might be a bit short. Yep, and bolts are definitely long enough. Not sad weight. Let's give it a wiggle. It's top gear, smooth the ride.
I feel like this customer's battery terminal repair took way longer and more effort than just putting some new terminals on. I don't even know what to say about this customer's DIY lift kit.
So this is the craziest I've ever seen. This is this guy's key. Here's the ignition. Just kind of stick it in there. One. And she starts up. What in the
When you forget to top your transmission oil back up after a service.
Don't.
This mechanic was doing a routine oil change, and while inspecting noticed someone had welded rebar not on the cat but on the resonator.
Huh. It's kind of weird.
Oh. Oh my.
So a couple of days ago I got a code on my car that I've got a vacuum leak. And it's normally quite hard to spot on these because it's all under there, but I reckon I've found it. I reckon I've found it. Look at the state of that.
This Hemi Mini Cooper rolled in that unfortunately didn't even have a Hemi in it.
Oh, and then I didn't even mention this.
Customer did his own brakes. Beautiful new rotor. Pretty new pads. Let's see how he did on the other side.
Well, there's the pad. Some people's children, eh? Toenail chewers.
This customer did the classic mistake of putting water into their oil, thinking they were topping up the washer fluid. At least they had it towed in before the bearings destroyed themselves.
There's a...
Customer states vehicle will not start, couldn't jump, hit battery connectors, and vehicle would start. So he believes it may be a connection issue. Come over here. Oh, look at that. Looks like somebody got a little bit crazy with a hammer. Hell yeah.
This is what a home tire balancing job looks like. They also had put a bunch of sealant in the tire. This Honda Civic rolled in just for an oil change. The owner had taken the strut bar off and apparently lost the nuts and never replaced them. That's one way to fix a broken off column shifter.
Oh hey, look! It's a Dodge Grand Caravan. Holy sh**. It's all-wheel drive. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Wait. That's a transmission. There's no transfer case.
This customer attempted to do their own fix on their motorcycle's exhaust leak.
Just had to pull this out of an oil pan with a crescent wrench. If it works, I guess.
This customer had filled 14 holes in this tire before, bringing it in for replacement. The previous owner said they had just replaced the struts themselves. Customer states my friend put in some brake pads for me, but something doesn't feel quite right. Yup, their buddy forgot to put the retaining pins in.
Okay, so this customer replaced their oil pan because it was stripped, but it's still leaking. Maybe it's because they didn't clean off the gasket before sticking the new gasket on. There's two types of silicone. What the
Customer states there's no pressure after they did their brakes. If you have a keen eye, you can see the bleed nipple is upside down, meaning they put the calipers on the wrong sides.
Customer said the rear struts in the great condition. They don't need to be replaced. Yeah, it's a new model, like adjustable suspension. So right now I need to try to put it back.
This customer overfilled their car by almost 2.5 gallons of oil and quickly realized they messed up and had it towed to the shop.
Again, unless he picked up a muffler and clamped all this back together himself, there's nothing missing. It's bent. It looks like
Customer states, "Can you change my reversing bulb? I think we found out why it stopped working." Who doesn't love doing some problem solving when trying to start a customer's car? This customer did a nightmare home repair job, then brought the vehicle in, claiming the brakes are still weak and the pedal is soft.
All those spots are from the inside. This guy for sure like just sneezes and coughs and spits on his dash. God damn, it's disgusting.
This customer replaced the correct brake pads but not the correct size rotors, leading to the brake pads looking like this.
Looks cute from the outside, but when you start looking at things, it gets a bit sketchy. One bolt. Can you touch it?
This is some of the most insane but interesting homemade catalytic converter protection I've seen. I guess it must be working so far.
Customer states vehicle won't stay running. Maybe an alternator, maybe oh no.
So crispy. Yeah. Should I call this?
Another instance of my buddy can do it cheaper right there. Customer did their own wiring job and came in complaining about having no lights on their dashboard.
Oh my god.
Thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great Christmas.